Yes.
Hi, good evening. It's been a long night. My name is Michelle Kletke. I'm a director on Lakeview Ratepayers Association. And I have a simple question. It seems to be a recurring theme. You mentioned, Janet, earlier about the process and how difficult the ARC is and how it takes a community to go through such a difficult time for that. And we lost a lot of schools in our community for that process. And we expressed a concern about that in terms of it, but we do have a big problem with the naming of the school because, and we're getting a lot of feedback from the people in the community about that, because in part of the implementation of the ARC, it was recommended that the naming of the school be neutral and that it be something that can identify and bring the community together as a whole. So I'm very concerned about the transparency in the process of the naming of the school and how and why, with all that time that we put in for the ARC and the process and the implementation, the recommendations, and everybody working so hard, why it wasn't addressed to the community to be involved in naming the school.
And first of all, can I say that we did receive your communication, but didn't receive it till today.
No, I understand that.
So that it will be on the next board meeting under receipt or action.
Yes.
Because you did make a request of it, but I don't think the board members have seen it. I don't know if they have or they haven't, but whatever. That's the reason why it was not on this agenda.
No, and I'm not addressing the letter in any
No, I know, but I wanted to make that because obviously I'm aware of the letter. Again, I can only reiterate that the board names schools, and that is their responsibility. They always have, and they will continue to do so. That is within their responsibilities. So it is the board's privilege to name schools and make changes to schools, rename schools. And again, the reason that they don't do that in public is because when it involves an individual, whether it's a sitting trustee or whether it's someone else, such as Rick Hansen or Stephen Lewis or Louise Arbor or David Suzuki, whoever it is, we want to make sure that in those cases that they accept that, honor. And so rather than discuss it all in public, we respect people's privacy. And so it is, in fact, done in committee.
I understand that that's what you're saying, but this is a school that 4 other schools were closed in terms of amalgamation. And it's a very unique situation because, as you said, it was a pioneer of an ARC process. And the community is very, very concerned about it. I have heard from quite a number of people, and we do expect to do a delegation in terms of that time frame because there was no process. And I think going forward, you're in the middle of dealing with the Clarkson one, that I would like to put forward as a recommendation, as a thought, that if you want to engage the community and you want our support to build the public board, you need to engage us and you need to be much more transparent about this kind of process.
Well, the board will take that under advisement, but we followed, the board, followed policy with regard to the naming of the Janet McDougald Public School.
Okay, well, we're speaking as of the community and we'll bring a delegation. And as you said, it's about building community and addressing that together. And we are speaking on behalf of that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?